Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So Washington's return team will have that offense backed up. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He's looking to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Washington.
And man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. All kinds of running room. He's inside the 40. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And that pass intercepted. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The give from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. The Huskies in the hurry up. Right back to the well. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
They're getting this guy lathered up. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Using his legs, it's Cook. And the Horned Frogs have a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Looking down the middle. It's caught. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
TCU 0.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The snap sets up the throw. He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, TCU! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Handoff to the lone back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He makes the connection. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Right down the middle. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Skips away from pressure. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, but we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Oh, he left him grabbing. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. To throw, it's Flagway. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Horned Frog. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it out. It's Armstrong. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They run the reverse. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. It's caught. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
The hardest thing to do in college football is tackle in the open field. These guys are so fast, so elusive. You just want to get them on the ground. You see the swing and the miss there. It leads to extra yards. So hard for a defense to get those guys on the ground.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Combs. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Connection to the right. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. It's reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Lost yardage leaves him looking at 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Williams. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. for the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 11.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Clemson was far from the friendly confines of Death Valley, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Got it set up on the outside. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab outside. It's Carter. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. On second down, he'll fire. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, TCU!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The AT unit on the field. And it's perfect. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To the air on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Second down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. First down for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Gets it out quickly. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Throws to the tight end. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. They get him down after he makes the catch. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. He wants to throw. fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one splits the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Going up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll start this third quarter with a run. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. To the ground, he's got it again. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a gap, it's Cook. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Trying play action. Still looking on the move. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field.
It's really frustrating for a defense when you cover that first play and you knew it was going to be a pass, you cover everything short, but then the quarterback just makes something happen. I mean, just good luck trying to get him. That's why he plays QB. That's why he's so dynamic.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They go to the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Runs through a tackle. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. Got his man quickly. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. He got it. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, how many great editions of this LSU-Alabama rivalry have we seen? Let's show you if today lived up to expectations. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
On the option. Can't get him to the ground. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Finds the tight end. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
Working the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The pull and throw off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm here.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Cook. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup from the 22 on 1st and 10.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They take the lead with the 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to move it through the air. He tries to take the top off. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's got it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Huskies are on the move. Looking for a crease. It's Washington. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The RPO, it's complete. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Offense gets set for 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Combs. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just brought out of bounds and avoiding the contact. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good from 58 yards out.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Quick strike complete. Open space at the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll go back to the air on second down. Right on target this time. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. The back goes in motion. He wants to throw it again. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
To the air, it's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Between the uprights, it's good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Release to the back. Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Washington. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies.
Touchdown, Washington.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Getting set for the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. South Carolina was relentless today in a road win that, frankly, wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Gamecocks performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On first down, here comes this offense. Back to pass, it's Lagway. He's right on target. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He'll do it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing into second level and really giving these...
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to get to it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Armstrong. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for space, it's Coleman. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wide out. He's got an open man. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, TCU! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Flushed out of the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Combs. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Dumps it to the back. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington 1st down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They're trying to get to it. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Coming after it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.